Welcome, welcome. Welcome, everyone, to Reality Spills. I'm Captain Jack, and we are in this today. It is a Monday. Okay, I know, I understand. Usually I come on Wednesdays. Oh, I forgot to mute that. Uh-oh. Well, let's start off. Let's just go down the line here. Some cool music in the background. Yes, we are live. I'm looking at my monitor right now, and here we go. Yes. All right. Cool. That is in the bag. Bye. It's Monday, April 6th, 2026. This is the Monday evening hang. Probably going to do these on Mondays. Not sure for how much longer, or is this the only one, and then I'll switch to another day. But I kind of want to get two in the bag going. So we're just going to hang out. We're just going to be hanging out. Just take your little calm ass and sit your sexy ass down in that chair, in your favorite chair, the one that you're currently in. Unless it's not your favorite chair, then guess what? Maybe it wasn't to begin with. Maybe you don't deserve this chair. The chair is too cool for you. All right. Enough about the chair. Doesn't matter where you're at. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, usually this is on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. It's now currently 7 p.m. Pacific time, 10 p.m. Eastern. But yeah, I'm probably gonna do this next week as well on Monday, and maybe for now keep the Wednesdays until it changes. Otherwise, because Friday sounds pretty cool too. Because right now, maybe in the next few Fridays, I'm not gonna have anything to do, so might as well just hop on here. Why not?
Allegedly.
Anyways, yeah, we got some cool stuff happening. Over the weekend we had a fighter jet go down in Iran, and apparently there was a leak that there are survivors from this fighter jet. Well, anyways, fast forward to today, President Trump addressed everyone about the fighter jet and the rescue mission. We got both pilots back alive. And what a rescue mission it was for that second pilot, that he had to stay out there stranded on his own and hiding and stuff. But we're gonna take a look more into that, because that's America, baby. Yeah like the Hodge twins say. Yeah. Oh yeah. Why not? Let's kick this off and let's go to Willie Shatz, because it's the news. That's where I get it. I don't have a program ready for us, you know? This isn't your average episode, per se. Let's call it the Monday evening hang. I'll hang. All right, let's add that to the stage. Bam, 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 bam. Follow Willie Shatz on X at Admiral Shatz. Has all the virals and stuff. And that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go down the line, hang out, watch some of these interesting things. It's like this one, Killa Crew on X reposted this. Charlemagne and Andrew Schultz praised Drewski for being one of the funniest skit makers since Dave Chappelle, and say Erica Kirk should be mad at people comparing her to Drewski's character rather than at him. Because, I mean, right? But let's see their take on this one. If you guys don't know, Drewski, last time I saw this, I had to remove this from the stage very quick so you could see me talk. Drewski is this comedian, I guess, and I haven't seen him do sketches. I just seen him in viral clips, but it is pretty funny. Some of the stuff that I watch, I don't remember too much, but I know the guy when I definitely see this. He's doing whiteface, mind you. I'm just saying, but I don't give a fuck. I don't give a yuck, as Goofy would say. I don't give a yuck. I don't give a fuck about whiteface or blackface or brown face or whatever face, blue face, shit face, fuck face. Anyways, let's take a look at this skit. Supposedly Drewski made fun of Erica Kirk and the way she's handling after Charlie Kirk, her husband, late husband.
A pure comedy sketch got the internet going crazy. How long has it been?
What, 10 days? When did it come out? Last week? Right?
No. I mean, how long has it been since you've seen it?
Since I've seen somebody rile people up with comedy sketch?
That's with a comedy sketch or even a stand-up bit.
Really?
What did Chappelle do?
Chappelle's not political though. They're social.
But like, what did he do? Like, he just said Israel or something? Like,
but some people found it funny. Some people were
I think it was this is silly the whole time and trying to make people laugh the whole time. It wasn't like, here is a political statement that, a large swath of the internet agrees with, and then there's a part of the internet that doesn't agree with it, right? This is just, I'm going to be silly, and people are angry at silly.
If I was Erica Kirk, I'd be offended at all the conservatives.
Why? What are they saying?
Because y'all think I look like this? This man
funny.
did not say anything. That man did not say my name. Okay? This is how y'all think I look. This is how y'all think I act. Y'all coming to my defense saying how fucked up it is that he's doing this to a widow. Why the fuck y'all think this is me?
Yeah, that's funny.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting on Ozempic immediately if I'm Erica Kirk.
I know, right?
And by the way, I promise you, I saw the other two videos. Who are the other women, Chris?
Is what they call them, big backs. Look at his face. I think I played the Drewski one on here. Let's go look at that because let's see exactly what they're talking about. I've already seen it. Oh, where we go? There we go. So yeah, I've already seen the video itself. The actual video. But just in case you haven't seen it again, yeah, I am following Drewski. It's just the same Drewski. We're gonna get into some dance pap now. Changing the song. This isn't the right one. Oh, duh. Okay. Drewski, Erica Kirk, media. Oh man, it's just gonna put all the latest. But I want the actual video. But there's also a lot of other people because Erica Kirk got pissed off at Drewski, and I guess they want to sue or something like that. But there are a lot of people making fun of Erica Kirk. He just happened to do the funniest bit on it. Where is it? Don't tell me they took it down. Oh. Yeah, this is it. Okay, I found it. Check it out.
Get on your feet, boy!
Damn.
War is raging in Iran.
We're praying for all the soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
ways have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God.
And then there's an eye stare
And
thing.
that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children. But when I say children, I mean like the holy, blessed Trinity, which is why I hold the Bible.
There's shit. Came out to like fireworks and everything. Y'all remember?
And Bella will have all organic Pup Cup. Organic? Yes, everything organic.
Oh man. He did it all.
7. Oh, Hannah, you good? 4, 3, 2. Hold your chest lifted. We're gonna lift.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes. Because they are the ones who mattered most.
Get
Yeah, that was it right there. That's the video that Drewski is getting sued over or something like that. All right, let me go back to where he talks about that actually, so we know what's going
No,
on.
I'm Catholic.
Well, ain't nothing wrong with
That's not the one. This is the one.
Suing me over a video. So Erica Kirk suing me over a video I posted, me in all white, walking in with fireworks, hitting the double take. That half cry, half smile, talking like those political wife speeches. And now it's too far. Nah, let's keep it real. You forgave the man who killed your husband, but you taking me to court. Say it again, you forgave a killer, but you suing a comedian for a video. That's crazy. And don't lie on me. I ain't joke about no tragedy. I didn't touch that. I joked about what everybody sees, the outfit, the voice, the way y'all get on stage and talk. That's public. That's what y'all put out. I just copied it. Now it's a problem. So what? Comedy got to be safe now. Comedy got to ask permission or just not be accurate. Because last time I checked, impressions, parody, all that, that's free speech. That's the whole point. But now it's crossing a line because it hit too close. So be real. You mad I made a joke or mad it looked exactly like you?
To protect all men in America, especially all white men.
You know, despite how big Drewski is, he actually did look exactly like her. He even probably put on those contacts just so you get the blue stare, the blue cryptic. You're dead. You are DED dead. Stare. Oh.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Oh. Anyway, so that's what they were talking about. We've been doing this nonsense already. Let's move on. Let's move it. Let's keep it moving. All right, folks, let's keep it moving. I don't know. What happens if we just scroll on home? Hope nothing bad comes on here. Incentives drive outcomes. Elon Musk says the homeless industrial complex is really dark. The network of NGOs should be called the drug zombie farmers. The charities get money proportionate to the number of homeless. So their incentive structure is to maximize the number of the homeless. Is probably what I'm getting at. Is what I'm getting. Yeah, maximize that number. 23 million in housing scam come here in California. This was just last month.
And this is due to the beautiful effort of Gavin Newsom. I'm here at the lovely Quality Inn Motel, where 77 units have been dedicated to house the homeless. Okay, and it's just beautiful amenities, a okay? Lovely construction. And
God,
this is due
dude.
to the beautiful effort of Gavin Newsom in his new initiative, Project Home Key, which gives grants, essentially free money, to people in real estate, high-density housing, motels, hotels, construction companies, and other entities that promise to solve the homeless crisis
Well,
in
shit.
California. So Gavin Newsom's been doing a bang-up job. I know he's getting a lot of slack. That's why I'm here today, to bring out the truth and to show
All
you
right.
that Gavin Newsom is not just gaslighting everyone, okay?
All right,
He hasn't
cool.
just
Let's
been
see it.
lying for his entire career. All this money is housing the homeless. Unfortunately, this place, okay, just this place was found to be fraudulently embezzling funds into personal accounts of Cody Holmes and Andrew Myers. They basically got $25.9 million to renovate this place and do 77 units for homeless people, which comes out to about $350,000 per person. But nothing was done. The funds were siphoned, and they rented a $46,000 a month mansion in Beverly Hills, bought a Ferrari,
What
diamond
the
necklace,
fuck?
diamond watches, all sorts of luxury goods were purchased, and
So when this kind of shit happens, does not like fucking, do they never think that they're gonna get caught? That's a lot of fucking money. Like, yo, can you just give me like $500,000? I'll be fine with that. Take care of my troubles and start me up a little something. Actually, I live in California, so maybe I'll take $2 million. I'll take $2 million, Bob. No more than that. Oh, these are my glasses. Maybe I need them right now. Probably helps me see a little bit better. There we go. Anyways, $2 million. I'll take 2 million because, dude, it's living here in California is expensive as fuck. It's expensive as shit. It's almost bringing me down. I don't even want to talk about it. Came on here to see all the funny stuff and share what we got. Anyways, back to the sharing. If you want to understand how to fix a problem in the world, you have to ask who is profiting from the problem, not who is suffering from it. Nice. Oh, there it is again. In California, we have a $24 billion going to homeless programs, and yet the number of homeless people keeps rising. They can't pass an audit. They refuse to even permit an audit. Oh, this is pretty short. Nick Shirley's
state
in this
refuses
one too.
to even permit an audit. So but you can start to see that people are starting to pull the thread here, and they're seeing like where this fraud goes, and it's starting to raise questions about lots of other government programs as well. For example, in California, we have $24 billion going to quote unquote homeless programs, and yet the number of homeless people keeps rising. And everyone knows it's called the homeless industrial complex. They can't pass an audit. The state refuses to even permit an audit. So we know there's massive fraud going on in that program. There's massive fraud going on.
How the hell
in entitlements across the country?
How the hell does the state not permit audits to happen? Like, the audit isn't that supposed to be part of a check and balance type of thing? I'm not that smart. Me not smart. But me think. I don't know. I think. Hell, that's gone out the window. We can't even think anymore. What's wrong with me thinking? These are the NGOs. Waltz and Omar, daycare centers of Minnesota, not accepting children, just federal money. Standing there by Ronald McDonald himself. Oh, I guess that's supposed to be Waltz. Walls. Imagine how little we'd actually need to be taxed if it wasn't going towards fraud. Okay, now we're just in the blue state. That's why it's like, damn, there's a lot going on about California. I mean, there is, but you know what I'm saying? Let's see. Wall Street Ape says, wow, Delta Dental is considered a nonprofit, but the CEO skyrocketed her pay from 4.5 million per year all the way to 48 million in over 4 years. That's $1 million per month pay for one employee as a nonprofit. Delta Dental is considered a nonprofit.
There is Delta Dental is considered a nonprofit, and as such, you can view their taxes online. So I got curious. In their 2014 filing, the IRS requests for the organization's top accomplishments. Delta Dental reported that over 95% of claims, electronic, online, and paper, were processed without any manual intervention. That means when your care is denied, there is less than 1 in 10 chance a human reviewed it. Less than 1 in 10. And they're proud of this.
Well, it's not that they're proud of it. They're just making all this money, and they're allowed to, as I heard the other guy said that the state doesn't permit audits. I don't know how the fuck that is even allowed, like, to for them to deny. What do they do? Who comes to audit? Who comes to audit? These are things I should be asking Grok. Which, by the way, I was on a roll with Grok earlier today. Let's see. Maybe all of us can. Maybe every one of us can audit anything, apparently. We see what Nick Shirley was doing. We see how Doge had started. And then, I mean, there's other people. I just can't think of them right now off the top of my head. But thank you very much. Those of you who do go out and do that. Yeah, let's try that. Hey, Grok.
Hey, Nair, what's on your mind?
I'm just wondering who is allowed or who can legally audit the state of California?
In the U.S., each state has its own state auditor or equivalent office. That's the main entity legally authorized to audit state government finances, programs, and agencies. They're usually independent, either elected by voters or appointed by the legislature. They perform financial audits, compliance checks, and performance reviews to ensure public money is used properly. Private citizens or random people can't legally conduct official audits themselves. That power comes from state law or the Constitution. If you're thinking of a specific state or something else, like federal audits, let me know.
I'm currently thinking about California because all this homeless scam fraud going on. $24 billion to be exact is what I've currently heard.
Yeah, that 24 billion figure checks out. It's from a 2024 California State Auditor report covering 5 years of spending on over 30 homelessness programs. The big issue wasn't outright fraud in that audit, but poor tracking. No consistent data on whether the money actually reduced homelessness or was cost effective. The California State Auditor is the main independent office with legal authority to audit state agencies and programs like this. They're nonpartisan, report to the legislature, and have broad access to records. For actual fraud investigations, that's where the California DOJ and now a federal homelessness fraud task force come in. They're looking into waste and corruption in those funds. The state capital in Sacramento, where a lot of this oversight happens.
Okay, and apparently there's also fraud in California hospice. Is that right?
Yeah, it's a big problem, especially in LA County. A 2022 California State Auditor report flagged massive growth in hospice providers, up 1,500% since 2010, along with red flags like dozens sharing one building, low patient numbers, and patients getting discharged alive. Recent busts include federal arrests just days ago for over $50 million in fake claims, enrolling non-terminally ill people. California's DOJ and feds are both investigating and arresting people. the state has revoked hundreds of licenses and put a moratorium on new ones. Legally, the California State Auditor audits oversight and fraud risks, while the Attorney General's office and federal DOJ handle the criminal investigations.
Well, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, dude. I love to hear that. Woo! Oh man, that makes me happy hearing that. Thanks to Grok there. See what we do. We work with Grok and bam. We're in the mix. We're in the shit of the AI stuff, man. It's fucking scary. Pretty soon, Grok was like, you know, just sit back. I'll massage your head and shoulders and and just you can even close your eyes. I'll still just send you images straight to your brain while I blow you. How would you like the speed? What level of vacuum would you like? Do you want the Gawkox? No Gawkox today? Okay. All right. So that's what's going on. Why didn't I remove this? Bam. All right, let's go to Daydreaming Music. And while we go there, I'm going to check out one of those reports. That's just in LA alone. So we saw 24 billion throughout the state for homelessness, but the hospice in LA alone. Oh, 3.5 billion. So that's still a good chunk. A great chunk of money there. Again, y'all, if I could just, man. No, wouldn't it be awesome to just not pay taxes? Like, that's definitely where we want to go. Sorry, folks, if I keep freezing. I'm looking at my monitor here, and every time I leave the screen, if for some reason it just freezes my character, my guy here. Don't know why. Yeah, the Oversight Committee launches investigation into rampant taxpayer fraud in California hospice programs. All right, well that's good because just like we heard, you know, there's a lot going on that we don't know of. The arrests, all that stuff. Grok, you're amazing. We'll come back to Grok if we have to. Let's see what else is going on here. Adam Carolla show. Adam Carolla puts Gavin Newsom's wife might be more of a dope than he is. Oh, I love Adam Carolla. Let's see what's going on here.
All of a sudden,
I hate Gavin Newsom, but I think I hate his wife more.
Mm-hmm.
She's a ditz.
my sons will watch their favorite athletes on YouTube,
Right.
and then all of a sudden you'll find this sort of alt-right, extreme, Jordan Peterson type speaking to my sons.
Right.
It's insane.
Right. Right.
Connected to the sports culture. That's not healthy. Are you kidding? So then our boys are learning hate, bigotry,
Right.
misogyny, racism.
Facts.
So it's very
Facts.
dangerous, and I think we
All
have
right,
to
hold
take
on.
responsibility.
Jordan Peterson type, like a Canadian professor.
Who does nothing but just spew out, I don't know, correct
Correct
data?
information.
Yeah.
He talks about the Bible and history and stuff like that. That's what you're worried about your son finding out about David and Josiah. Here's what I realized, but it drives me nuts. But it's that thing. It's all back to that Rob Reiner clip I always play for you guys on Bill Maher. It's like, well, come on, Rob, you don't know that Hunter Biden's laptop? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. You know? But Rob, you got to go out and get information, and I get information other places. You didn't know this? I watch Fox. You have no idea who Jordan Peterson is. You have no fucking idea. First off, he's intellectually, he would be a Zeppelin, and you would be a little Mylar balloon that says "Get well now" on it that's stuck in power wires. That's who you are intellectually. He is so much greater than you intellectually, but also You're just basically saying hate merchant, misogynist. You have no fucking idea who this guy is. And it's also weird that you do this because I would never do that to somebody on the left.
Also, Jordan Peterson, when that guy first started making the rounds, everybody was on board with it. But then the right started sharing a few of his clips, and people on the right started having him on their podcast. And now all of a sudden he becomes this mouthpiece for hatred. How? He's never wavered. And even stuff that doesn't line up with right values, he still goes, yeah, but these are the facts.
He's a Canadian professor who was basically told to use pronouns, and he was like, F that.
Yeah.
And then because it's Canada, Canada's basically California in 5 years. They wanted to punish him because of his thoughts.
Yeah, sounds about right. That drop elevated my soul. Really?
Now, I've seen these guys. They are incredible. I've seen this one. These guys are insane.
You wanna cruise? Have another cruise?
Turn it up.
You wanna cruise? Have another cruise?
That's old. Sorry about that. That's old. I know it was getting interesting. But nah. Tesla FSD just saved 2 lives on the highway. A man walked straight into traffic in heavy fog and rain. At 65 plus miles an hour, a man walked that fast? What the fuck? The Model 3 spotted him and swerved safely. Could have been fatal for both pedestrian and my cousin driving. Insane reaction timing. Oh, it is a man. He just walked out. Wow. Looking for a death wish, probably. So, Elon Musk, of course, has said Tesla self-driving saves a lot of lives. The statistics are unequivocal. That doesn't mean it's perfect, of course. Oh, yeah. Uncle Cliff in the house. 1 minute, Cliff.
For everybody who ain't caught up with the world and what's going on in the United States right now, let's just break it down real simple. Right now, we got men who believe they're women. We got women who believe they're men. We have individuals who believe they can put their hands on officers and won't have any repercussions.
By the way, his first few statements, I totally forgot to mention, Kristi Noem's husband likes to cross-dress and wear some big old fake fatty mammies, baby. Big old mammies. Big old fake titties. Ridiculously fake. So we'll try and take a look at that as well.
We got...
And Tim Dillon makes fun of him. Big time.
White girls that have slept with nothing but black guys in their whole life that want to say they hate black people. And we got niggas that are married to motherfucking white girls or been with white girls their whole life that are so pro-black. Motherfuckers is pretending to be whatever the fuck they want to be as long as they got this motherfucking phone in their hand. And then when you see them out in public, the whole story changes. The whole narrative is completely different. So, fuck your feelings. If you don't see it with your own eyes, hear it with your own ears, or experience it yourself, don't believe that shit. Because 9 times out of 10, it's just as fake as the character you put on your goddamn self. It's a fact. Fuck your feelings. It is what it is.
It is what it is. Thank you, Uncle Cliff. Love it. Every day we got to get a good... They just posted it 5 hours ago. Nice. Let's give that one of these. Damn. That's what Carly Boo says. I imagine this was today addressing about the fighter jet and the rescue.
Think of it. And it's not just NATO. You know who else didn't help us? South Korea didn't help us. You know who else didn't help us? Australia didn't help us. You know who else didn't help us? Japan. We've got 50,000 soldiers in Japan to protect them from North Korea. We have 45,000 soldiers in South Korea to protect us from Kim Jong-un, who I get along with very well, as you know. Do you notice he said very nice things about me? He used to call Joe Biden a mentally retarded person, okay? So don't tell me about your stuff. Joe Biden, he said he's a mentally retarded person. He was so nasty to Joe Biden. It was terrible. But to me, he likes Trump. And you notice how nice things are with North Korea? It's very nice. But we have 45,000 people, soldiers, in harm's way, and right next to Kim Jong-un with a lot of nuclear weapons. 45, which should have never happened if a certain president, I'm not going to mention this president because I happen to like him, believe it or not, but if a certain president did his job, Kim Jong-un would not have nuclear weapons right now. But they were all afraid to do their job properly. But just to conclude and just to finish, Japan didn't help us, Australia didn't help us, South Korea didn't help us, and then you get to NATO. NATO didn't help us. There were some countries that did. Now, countries that have been good, now you could also say they're got to be a little bit more involved because they're in the territory, but Saudi Arabia has been excellent. Qatar has been excellent. UAE has been excellent. Bahrain, Kuwait. I mean, Kuwait did shoot down 3 of our planes. The only planes really that we lost with friendly fire, they call it. I call it unfriendly fire. Boom.
All right. Well, this isn't about that time, but I definitely want to see that. We'll go to that now, actually. Mel Gibson is calling on American people to reclaim California. Look at that. More California stuff. Holding Governor Gavin Newsom and Mayor Karen Bass personally responsible for the state's collapse. I couldn't agree more, Mr. Gibson.
Calamity. Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass have already proven their incompetence and poor leadership during the Los Angeles wildfires. Now, as we experience rampant lawlessness and civil unrest, it's never been more clear they're unable to respond effectively and responsibly during calamity. Whether it's sheer incompetence or outright malevolence, the reality is stark. California's in a state of turmoil, and I ask my fellow Angelenos, why are Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass still in office? How much more of their destructive decision-making masquerading as leadership are we going to tolerate? It's time to take back our community and our state and put the power and the privilege in the hands of competent leaders whose goals are to protect us and the way of life this nation was founded upon and promises to offer. That's all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's just real simple.
Throw him out if you don't like him. It has nothing to do with... I don't give a fuck about Iran either. Sorry. Throw him out if you don't like him. It has nothing to do with me.
Well, that's Tim Dillon right there, who I just mentioned about making fun of Kristi Noem's husband. But we're going to go look for that right now. Actually, we're going to look at the fighter jet thing. Because I still haven't brought that up. Pilot jet. Pilots found. An astonishing story of how we did it, too, man. For the first time since the beginning of Operation Epic Fury, Iran has shot down an American fighter jet. USAF combat search and rescue teams are currently looking for 2 F-15 pilots in Iran. Oh, let's see, that was days ago, but as of this morning, wasn't at the top already. Polymarket is backpedaling after letting users gamble on whether 2 pilots from a downed U.S. fighter jet in Iran would be found alive. Both have been rescued. So the crypto-based Polymarket. Wow. Shame on you for placing bets. Hey, put me down for $10 on it. Shame on you guys for that shit. It's hard. U.S. has found and rescued both pilots from inside of Iran days of the F-15 fighter jet crash. Days after, I think is what they meant. It's a milestone success in world military history, and this means two things. Iranian forces are so incompetent that they couldn't get the pilot. And two, U.S. forces can go anywhere inside Iran. Yeah, very true, actually. We can go in there because we sure went in there to rescue the pilots. But not that we want that to happen unless some buffoonery is really actually going on and we don't know about. But let's see if we get the story on that with was it President Trump? What the fuck? Was that it? No, that can't be it. Yeah, see, this is from Facebook Reels, likely from a video game. Yeah, say it looks like a video game. Okay, where the hell is the damn story? I'll let Trump tell you it. Trump on pilots found.
Bitches, this is your new Supreme Leader speaking. It's time to open the fucking straight, you crazy bastards, or you'll be living in hell, believe me. If you don't open the straight by Tuesday, I will put a missile so far up your ass, you'll be farting mushroom clouds by Wednesday. So anyway, open the straight, which, when you think about it, is not that straight. I think we should rename it The Weave of America. Nobody does the weave better than me. I always bring it back perfectly. Just like I'll be bringing you back to the friggin' Stone Age if you don't open the straight by motherfucking Tuesday. Comprende, Abdul? Anyway, thank you for your attention to this matter. Toodles, losers.
Thank you, Donaldo Trumpo on X. It's a funny parody account there. Fake News got the headline ready. It's Taco Tuesday. Tacos. I love tacos. All right. Let's go back. We're getting carried away again. I'm going to be shutting down anyways pretty soon, so maybe I won't get some carried away next time. I'll do just a little bit of preparation. But for now, I do have to go cook some food. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to have some sloppy joes. You know, you like them sloppy. Oh, I like them sloppy. Oh, this is it right here.
Because it was two, and but these two extraordinary rescues, because it was two, and as you probably know, we didn't talk about the first one for an hour, and then somebody leaked something, which we'll hopefully find that leaker. We're looking very hard to find that leaker, and talked about there's somebody missing. They basically said that we have one and there's somebody missing. Well, they didn't know there was somebody missing until this leaker gave the information. So whoever it was, we think we'll be able to find it out because we're going to go to the media company that released it, and we're going to say, national security, give it up or go to jail.
No, how about give it up and go to jail? Because what if that leak could have potentially had the terrorists all saying, oh, look, there's another one out there. Let's go find him and kill him. La, 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 la. And they go do their thing and he ends up dead. Just saying. Just saying. So they wanted to sabotage the president and what's going on. They want to get him in a gotcha moment. I still don't know exactly how to feel about this war going on, but I'm pretty sure there's a damn good reason. and everything we're hearing on the news and the propaganda about how it being a horrible thing, it's gotta be fake. It's gotta be some reason, because it always appears that this man right here is got his back against the wall.
And we know who, and you know who we're talking about, because some things you can't do, because when they did that, all of a sudden, the entire country of Iran knew that there was a pilot that was somewhere on their land.
Yep.
That was fighting for his life. And it also made it much more difficult for the pilots and for the people going in to search for him. All of a sudden, they know that there's somebody out there. They see all these planes coming in. It became a much more difficult operation because a leaker leaked that we have one, we've rescued one, but there's another one out there that we're trying to get. So actually, the country, Iran, put out a major notice, you all saw it, offering a very big award for anybody that captures the pilot. So in addition to a hostile, very talented, very good, very evil military, we had millions of people trying to get an award. So when you add that to it, but we have to find that leaker because that's a sick person. Probably didn't realize the extent of how bad it was. I can't imagine that the person did, but we're going to find out. It's national security, and the person that did the story will go to jail if he doesn't say, and that doesn't last long. And I think everybody would understand it. They put this mission at great risk. They put that man at great risk, and they put the hundreds of people that went in looking for him, because everyone now knows that we're going in.
Everyone now knows that we're going in. And with that, I am going out. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go out and I'm going to make the best Slappy Joes. So slappy, Sleepy Joe can even get up and say, hey, actually, he's going to smell it and he's going to finally wake up. We'll call him Joe's awake now. Awakened Joe, just like Easter. He has risen. Jesus Christ has risen. We'll show him the best risen ever. Anyways, we're going to cut it short here, folks. Thank you very much for tuning in today. It's been a Monday evening hangout. I am the Captain Jack. I'm the captain. Look at me now. Doing that in multi different accents. I don't know why. All right, guys. I'm out of here. Till next time. Maybe catch me on Wednesday. Perhaps. Or perhaps we're going to change it to another day. Perhaps. All right, guys. Peace out.